Hello and welcome back, and I'm the chunky nerd behind the wheel, and today you can see from the clips on screen we're back in the GR Cup, and this time we're at Watkins Glen for the first time ever. I have qualified in pole position this time, so we've got a really good chance of getting away early, looking for our first podium, dare I say even our first win of the season in the GR Cup. So enough talking and let's get to it. We are off at Watkins Glen. Started this one from pole, and the goal is to survive turn 1 and keep the lead. Ronnie in P2 wasn't giving me any breathing room and he's keeping me honest through turn 1, ready to pounce if I make a mistake. We are clear, but there's been some action at the back of the pack and we'll check that out later. Up the hill for the first time, and this is going to be the place for sure throughout the race where people are able to make easy passes. Back at the reap then, P5 went for a wild lunge and it was very ambitious, but it paid off getting him up into P3 despite nearly colliding with the rear of my car. And just seconds later, Walter gets punished for cutting across another driver and ends up in the barrier, but has managed to rejoin the race. On to lap 3, and here comes the pressure from David coming out strong from Andretti's hairpin. He steps out from behind me and there's very little I can do here to defend, so I've lost the lead here. But I am trying to get back at him, I just cannot make it stick at all. David gets the move done cleanly. Meanwhile, further back, one car's in the barrier and one's facing the wrong way, and racers behind do well to miss both cars after that one. Lap 4 now and David's still leading, but he pushes me to the outside, but I have got the car around despite being off the racing line. But David's put it wide and he's off the track for a brief second, but he has kept the car going though. Hopefully I can use this to get a little bit closer. Same corner, and it's my chance to repay the favour from the previous lap, but he has got the inside covered really well. I have sent it, but he's held firm, and that's really good defending there from David. I'm still behind, but this fight's far from over. Remember Walter from earlier? Sure you do. He goes for another gap that doesn't exist and this time takes somebody else with him. Maybe you need to learn from these mistakes, my man. On to lap 5 and we're tucked in behind approaching turn 1, but it looks like Casper is going to take P2 from me. But David and Casper overshoot at the entry and I slip through and take P2 back. And I've got alongside David too, so P1 is mine again. This is what I said on lap 1 though. Going up the hill being chased is going to be the place with lots of overtakes, and for sure this is going to be a good example of that. As you can see, David's now alongside and he makes one of the cleanest moves of the race so far. That was so close. And that was intense, but I'm back to P2 and what a sequence. On to the latter stages of lap 6. I'm looking to try and put David off, but he's not falling for it. However, he has gone a little bit wide now. But I do have some unexpected pressure from behind. And now instantly into defence mode here. I've just got tapped by Casper in P3, just avoiding the wall, but I've lost some speed, which has now killed the pressure on David in front. It's now the final lap, so it's now all or nothing. I'm all over the back of him, searching for a gap here. But David has stayed calm and closed every door so far. It's been nose to tail throughout this entire race, but I've crossed the line in P2 for the first podium of the season. I'll take that. On to the results here at Watkins Glen. We've finally managed to get on the podium after some dubious finishes in previous races at Lime Rock and Magello. That's awesome. On to the safety rating, and it's still in the green. It's up to 2.78 and the iRacing's increasing too. We've had a clean race today and that rate is up to 969. Looking at the GR Cup table for this season and we're looking strong. That iRacing is getting closer with every race. Can we do it? I sure hope so. Up next we're going to Imola, and let's try to keep that upwards trajectory going. I've still not finished in P1, but I do hope to with the remaining races left this season. One last thing before you go, please smash the like button if you enjoyed the race and consider subscribing to the channel to help it grow and see more content like what's on screen now. Until then, chunky nerd out.